unless this is not a political commercial, but Trump says he could abolish the IRS and eliminate the tax code, and all power to him if he can do it responsibly. I think he overpromised. I don't think a lot of that's going to happen. And even if it did, unless a constitutional amendment goes in place to prevent it from reforming or respending to the previous levels, we're going to be back to where we were, maybe even worse off. So that's my opinion, and it should be yours. No.
I knew that was coming. That's my opinion, and it should be yours too.
So anyway, this has been an interesting one because there's a little bit of philosophy in this, but I wanted to show where my thinking has come from on this and to bring a new perspective of how do we make our voting decisions? How are we voting for the future of our country? And by the way, just so you know, both sides are evil on this. It takes both to create the mess, and they keep postponing the decisions down the line. And so here's my slight, not endorsement, but my appreciation that Trump and Elon are trying to go in there and figure out where is all this money going. Does it make sense to keep it going, or do we stop the funding now? Whatever it's going to be, I'm just glad that they're doing it so that we can get a handle on all this stuff. And hey, if we can abolish the IRS, audit the Fed, who knows? Anything is possible. We'll see. Hey, we're right at an hour. Any final thoughts here, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, we went over a lot of different things today. I'd say some of these things are just food for thought, something to maybe go back and listen to again to kind of think about. I think the most important thing in all of this is no matter what decision you decide to make in terms of these different accounts and where you put your money and things like that, I think the overall main idea is just to understand how they work, how they're treated by the tax code, and the pros and cons, the benefits and the consequences of how each of them works, and which one really would be the most beneficial for you as an individual based on your goals and things like that. So really, I can't say any of them are per se bad necessarily. It's just understanding how they work and how they're going to affect you during both accumulation and distribution side. When you're going up the mountain on the accumulation side and then down the mountain on the distribution side, just understanding how that is going to overall impact the amount of income you'll have and the amount of liabilities and all the different things that you're going to have and what the consequences of them are is just an important thing. And whatever you decide, great, just understand all of the different aspects of what your decision is.
Absolutely.